Long ago, the world was ruled by demons and humanity lived in constant suffering, until one day, a mysterious kind of metal appeared, known as dragon iron. This metal had the power to destroy evil demons, so warriors began forging it into weapons to fight back. These warriors became known as the demon sealers, protectors of mankind. The story then jumps forward many years to a deep, wild forest. Two young sisters are hiding in fear, being hunted by a vicious demon called Wo-Wo. Unfortunately, they choose the worst place to hide, up in a tree, and Wo-Wo manages to find them. He grabs the older sister and kills her on the spot. Terrified, the younger sister runs in the opposite direction, desperate to escape. But Wo-Wo is incredibly fast and soon corners her. Just as she is about to be killed, three demon sealer brothers arrive to save her. They are Tang Shi, the eldest, Chu Feng, the second brother, and Luo Chuan, the youngest. Seeing how powerful these demon sealers are, Wo-Wo tries to run away, but the brothers quickly give chase and cut off his head. The surviving little girl runs to the edge of a swamp, where she witnesses a massive battle. Dozens of demon sealers are fighting the Demon King, a giant monster in the form of a huge rat. In this fierce battle, the three brothers join the other demon sealers, including their master Shifu. They attack the Demon King from every direction, but he remains unharmed and grows even more terrifying, hurling fireballs everywhere. One of those fireballs accidentally flies toward the little girl and kills her instantly. Realizing how hard it is to kill the Demon King, the demon sealers decide to use their last resort. They choose to detonate their own arms, which are made of dragon iron. Even then, the Demon King's body is so strong that the explosion does not finish him. Finally, the Demon King makes a fatal mistake. He reveals his true form from within his monstrous mouth. Tang Shi seizes the moment, strikes, and cuts off the Demon King's true body, finally killing him. With the Demon King dead, the golden age of the demon sealers slowly fades. Over time, people begin to forget their sacrifices, and the demon sealers end up mocked and looked down on. And from this fall, a legend begins. This is the legend of enveloped demons. The scene then moves ahead again to several years later. The three brothers are no longer hunting demons, they are now fishing and selling their catch just to survive. Life is not easy. Other fishermen constantly insult and look down on them, including two local fishermen, Bobo and Qilin. At that moment, their friend Si Lei shows up, carrying a large jar of liquor. He explains that a woman at the market gave it to him. Qilin, who loves to drink, immediately shares the liquor with Si Lei. Later, when the brothers are about to head home, they stumble upon a horrifying sight. Si Lei and Qilin are devouring Bobo's body. It turns out that because they drank that liquor, both Si Lei and Qilin have transformed into vicious fish demons. Since fish demons are extremely aggressive, the three brothers are forced to kill Si Lei and Qilin on the spot. Afterward, the brothers are left in shock. Demons are clearly still around, even though they once killed the Demon King. When the brothers return home, they are startled to find a demon sealer named Yuan lying inside, badly injured. Tang Shi reacts quickly and tells his younger brother to take Yuan to the clinic before it is too late. Meanwhile, in another part of town, a young boy named Han Ti is caught stealing steam buns from a vendor named Su Yu. It is not his first time, and the commotion that follows accidentally exposes the cloth covering Yuan, revealing his identity as a demon sealer. As the brothers carry Yuan through the streets, the nearby crowd immediately begins shouting at them. In this era, demon sealers are no longer respected. They are looked down on, feared, and blamed for past chaos. Chu Feng cannot stand hearing his people insulted. He reveals his status as a demon sealer and nearly lashes out at one of the villagers. But Tang Shi steps in and holds him back before things get worse. At the clinic, Tang Shi is surprised to meet the new physician, a woman named Xiao Lu, who turns out to be the same girl they once saved long ago. Somehow, she is still alive, even though she was believed to have died in the Demon King's fire attack. While Xiao Lu treats Yuan, Luo Chuan tries to charm a nurse named AB, completely unaware of the chaos surrounding them. When Yuan finally regains consciousness, he explains the truth. He had been investigating a nearby winery after many civilians mysteriously disappeared around the area. During his investigation, a demon attacked him. With his strength fading, he begs Tang Shi to hunt down the demon. Moments later, his metal arm disintegrates and he dies. The brothers waste no time. They head straight to the winery, but as soon as they step outside, they are surrounded by soldiers from the Qin Kingdom, led by Wang Long. The soldiers drag them before the local ruler, a district magistrate named Ba Gong. Bagong has heard complaints from townspeople claiming that the brothers tried to attack civilians at the market. With demon sealers no longer honored or trusted, Bagong orders Wanglong to lock them up in the underground cells. Inside the underground cell, the brothers barely have time to breathe before a grotesque worm demon crawls out of the shadows and lunges at them. Just when things look bad, the creature is suddenly destroyed by the disguised Xiaolu. She frees the brothers and the four of them slip out together, heading straight for Bagong's distillery to uncover the truth behind the recent demon attacks. At the same time, one of the guards secretly pours liquor into the mouths of sleeping workers. The moment they swallow it, their bodies twist and transform into fish demons. The guard himself drinks from the same jar and changes into a demon as well. Xiaolu and the brothers make their way into the brewing room. What they find there shocks them. The entire operation has been producing liquor mixed with demon blood. Before they can process it, fish demons begin emerging from every corner. Luo Chuan and Qiu Feng jump into action to hold them off, while Tang Xi rushes to protect Xiaolu from another incoming demon. That demon turns out to be Wo Wo, somehow still alive. As Wo Wo moves in for the kill, Xiaolu reveals her hidden power. Her body shifts into the form of a fox spirit, and she unleashes a surge of strength that forces Wo Wo to retreat. He tries to flee the distillery, but Luo Chuan and Qiu Feng intercept him and bring him down for good. Tang Xi is stunned to discover that Xiaolu is actually a fox spirit. He tries to ask her how this happened, but she breaks down in tears. Seeing that, he softens and gently asks her to return to her human form. With Wo Wo finally gone, the brothers return to the town and are greeted warmly by Bagong. He rewards them with 5 kilograms of sugar, but there is a catch. He demands that they leave the city immediately. The brothers refuse. Tang Xi insists that something is not right and that Bagong is hiding a darker plan. The argument escalates until the brothers walk away, choosing to stay at the clinic with Xiaolu for the night. Later, while Tang Xi is lost in thought, he hears a panicked sound coming from the bathroom. When he rushes in, he finds Xiaolu in the bath, frightened by a large water snake that slipped into the tub. After Tang Xi removes the snake, Xiaolu finally tells him the truth. She explains that she did die during the Demon King's attack. Her lifeless body fell into a pool of water that happened to be tainted with the Demon King's blood. The blood revived her, but as a fox spirit. She also admits that she has cared for Tang Xi ever since he saved her as a child, although Tang Xi is far too dense to notice. Meanwhile, at Bagong's residence, the governor meets with a mysterious figure. This stranger has poisoned Bagong, leaving his body rotting from within. He promises an antidote only if Bagong succeeds in exterminating the remaining demon sealers. The truth then comes out. The mysterious figure is none other than Shifu, the very master of the demon sealers. On top of that, Bagong has been secretly delivering young women into a hidden chamber. The room leads to a cave where the Demon King's true form still survives. The question now is how the Demon King is still alive, and what Shifu plans to do with him next. While all of this is happening, we see another piece of the puzzle fall into place. AB, who everyone believes is Luo Chuan's loyal girlfriend, is revealed to be secretly involved with Wanglong. Their relationship has been going on behind Luo Chuan's back the entire time. Elsewhere, Tang Xi is tidying up the house when he catches a thief sneaking around. The thief turns out to be Han Ti. Instead of running, Han Ti begs Tang Xi to teach him how to kill demons. He also admits that he once snuck into Bagong's private chamber and accidentally discovered a demon nest hidden inside. Hearing this, Tang Xi decides to investigate for himself. He slips into Bagong's residence under the radar and finds the same secret room Han Ti mentioned. Inside, he discovers a hidden cave filled with demonic energy. The most shocking discovery is a blue pearl belonging to his own master. That single clue raises more questions than answers. At the same time, Bagong summons Qiu Feng and suddenly treats him with unusual kindness. He offers Qiu Feng a position as his personal guard, promising that he will be respected as an official of the kingdom. Tempted by the idea of finally gaining recognition, Qiu Feng accepts the offer. Meanwhile, Luo Chuan meets up with AB in her room. She behaves strangely, forcing herself on him in a way that makes him uncomfortable. When he reacts awkwardly, AB suddenly screams. Her father bursts into the room and drags Luo Chuan outside, where villagers begin throwing vegetables at him. Luo Chuan is completely confused. He genuinely believed AB liked him. Feeling cornered and betrayed, Luo Chuan does something unthinkable. He takes his own life to prove that he never intended to harm her. Later that afternoon, Qiu Feng is walking through town when he discovers Luo Chuan's lifeless body hanging in the open. As he rushes toward him, soldiers led by Wanglong ambush him and fire dozens of arrows. Qiu Feng tries to shield his brother's body, but the arrows overwhelm him and he collapses. Bagong then appears out of the shadows and reveals the truth. This entire setup was his plan, designed to eliminate the demon sealers once and for all. That night, Tang Shi finds both of his brothers lying helpless in the middle of the road. Chu Feng is still barely alive, so Tang Shi carries them straight to Xiaolu's clinic. But Chu Feng's injuries are too severe for her to heal. With no other option, Tang Shi decides to bring Chu Feng to the one person who might still be able to save him, which is their master. The next morning, Tang Shi and Xiaolu carry the badly wounded Chu Feng to the Demon Sealer's headquarters, a hidden stronghold deep inside a volcano. Once they arrive, Chu Feng is placed on an altar for treatment, while Tang Shi steps forward to confront their master. He presents the ashes of Luo Chuan, then throws the blue pearl he found in Ba Gong's residence at Shifu's feet. Tang Shi demands an explanation for why his master's treasured pearl ended up in the hands of a corrupt official. Shifu finally reveals the truth. The dragon iron fused into the arms of the demon sealers holds immense power, a power so great that it could spark a massive war as people fight to control it. The only way to prevent that future is to eliminate every demon sealer and erase dragon iron from the world. To accomplish this, Shifu hired people like Bagong and AB to spread hatred and mistrust toward the demon sealers. He even saved the Demon King's host body and handed it to Bagong to use for his own plan. Shifu believed that destroying his own warriors was the only path to lasting peace. Hearing this confession, Tang Shi snaps. He charges at Shifu, attacking in anger and heartbreak. Shifu does not resist. He accepts the blow and allows himself to be killed. With his last breaths, he warns Tang Shi that the demon stone must be destroyed and that sacrifices will be necessary for the greater good. While this is happening, Xiaolu stays by Chu Feng's side. Suddenly, the same tentacle demon that once hid in Bagong's estate bursts out of Chu Feng's body. It had been possessing him all along, waiting for the chance to enter the volcanic lair and absorb the energy of the dragon iron. The Demon King attacks Xiaolu and overpowers her. Then it merges itself with Chu Feng's body, lifting him into the air and twisting him into a monstrous new form. Tang Shi rushes in and tries to pull his brother free, but Chu Feng, now controlled by the Demon King, fights back. The transformation completes, turning him into a towering creature. The huge creature marches toward the city, launching fireballs that set neighborhoods ablaze and drive people into chaos. Bagong's soldiers try to resist with volleys of arrows, but nothing works. The attacks bounce off without leaving a scratch. Panicking, Bagong calls out to the Demon King, reminding him of their agreement to protect one another. But demons do not honor promises. The Demon King immediately turns on Bagong and kills him without hesitation. Moments later, Tang Shi arrives at the burning city. He flies up toward the giant monster's back, determined to free Chu Feng from the Demon King's control, but the demon swats him aside with a single powerful strike, sending Tang Shi crashing down. Meanwhile, AB discovers Wang Long packing his belongings, preparing to flee the city. In that moment, everything finally clicks for her. She realizes that Wang Long was the one who murdered her parents years ago, while disguised as a demon sealer. That lie is what fueled her hatred toward the demon sealers all this time. And now she understands the truth. The real culprit was Wang Long, and her misplaced anger led to Luo Chuan's death. The guilt hits her hard. Before she can process it, Wang Long turns on her and drives a blade into her body. With the last of her strength, AB manages to strike back. She grabs her hairpin and plunges it into his neck, killing Wang Long moments before she takes her final breath. Back in the city, the huge creature continues to wreak havoc. But the fight is not over. Hidden among the panicking crowds are demon hunters who have been waiting for their moment to strike, including the bun seller Suyu. One by one, the remaining demon sealers rush forward and climb the giant creature's body, determined to stop him. But their attacks do nothing, and each one falls to the huge creature's overwhelming power. At the same time, Tang Shi experiences a vision about Xiaolu. He learns something shocking. When Chu Feng attacked him inside the cave, Tang Shi actually died. Xiaolu revived him by placing dragon iron into his body, then transferring all of her spiritual energy to bring him back to life. The moment that truth settles in, Tang Shi rises again with renewed strength. He launches himself toward the Demon King, flying straight to the huge creature's back. He knows there is only one way to end this. To kill the Demon King, he must kill Chu Feng. With a heavy heart, Tang Shi strikes. The huge creature collapses, and the Demon King is finally defeated. Seeing Tang Shi succeed, the townspeople who once despised the demon sealers now cheer for him. Their hatred turns into gratitude as they recognize the sacrifice these warriors have made. A few days later, Tang Shi returns to the demon sealer's headquarters. He walks through the empty halls, remembering every friend he has lost. The story closes with him hearing a familiar voice behind him, the gentle voice of Xiaolu, calling out to him one last time. So the moral of the story is if someone hands you free liquor or asks you to hide in a tree, just run, because nothing good ever starts with free booze or bad hiding spots.